Is the on-stage extravaganza that's been stuck in its own web for 9 years. Spiderman the musical has suffered from industrial accidents, a 3-month shutdown, an actors' revolt, and all at a cost of $70 million. But the producers can breathe a sigh of relief. The Broadway production has finally opened. The only problem, most critics hate it. Of course, there'd be no such problems if Channel 4 News was producing it.
If you're looking for a night out on the town, you just found me.
That $70 million price tag, 4 injured cast members, and more previews than any show in Broadway's history. The tangled tale of how Spider-Man came to the stage is almost worthy of a blockbuster play in itself. But the show has finally opened, albeit to reviews that are still lukewarm. The most expensive musical in Broadway history. It was in the pipeline for all those 9 years. Eventually, previews began in November, but were beset by problems. One stuntman took a 30-foot fall during a performance, and one of the lead actresses was left with concussion and quit the show. As the opening night was pushed back 6 times, the production became an industry in-joke.
Spiderman, the only show that warns you about strobe lights and falling actors. Boom!
But just like one of Spidey's comic book cliffhangers, the problems have been quickly forgotten. Last night's official opening at New York's Foxwoods Theatre was full of star power. Among them were the musical composers U2's Bono and The Edge, who, like most involved with the show, got more than they'd bargained for.
Yeah, you know, we learned the hard way about how difficult this stuff is. But this is a magical night out. It's a night you will never forget in the theatre.
Also enjoying the limelight was Julie Taymor, the show's director. She was replaced in March as production shut down for 3 weeks of revamping after poor reviews. But with critics branding the musical boring, clunky, a bloated monster, it seems Spidey isn't quite out of the web yet.